Dave, thank you for the permission.
Okay, boss.
Are we good to go now, Dave?
Yeah,
We're live.
You can start it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
We're live from Boston. Just kidding. That's ESPN. Uh-oh.
Is the hockey game in Boston?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you said it. Okay. Yeah. I'm there.
Yeah, that's it. Though the games weren't all in Boston. They kind of bounce around.
Like a basketball.
The round robin was in Montreal, and then this game was in Boston.
Nice.
It's pronounced Baston.
Other than sports, we also do movies. Welcome to the Movie Podium.
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
Podium.
We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for movies.
But for movies.
If you haven't been following us this month...
Dave, what's it but for?
Pooping
silly. If you haven't been following us this month, we've been doing kids classics. This week we have one of the most...
damn bad.
Well, this week we have one of the most astonishing, innovative backyard adventures of all time. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
Professor Wayne Zelinsky was hard at work on his new invention that didn't quite work. Then something quite unexpected happened. It shrunk the kids.
No way.
Yeah.
Also, I guess USA scored a goal. Woo!
Nice.
What do you
1-1, baby.
You have it on in the background too?
Maybe.
On one of his
Let's go.
7 screens.
Yeah, there's 7 in
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
Right? On Matt TV.
Call me Wayne.
Matt TV.
Oh yeah, Matt TV. All right, well, cheers to that. Let's go hockey and this movie. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Oh,
Anybody else?
it's been a long time
I
since
don't
I've seen
remember
it.
a lot of it.
How long has it been?
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Oh, double time.
It's been a while since I've seen this movie,
It's been a while.
but I still remembered everything because I watched
Yeah.
this movie a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of food scenes that I remember for sure. Those stand out.
Man, as soon as that animated intro started, I remember
Yeah.
how much I loved that animated intro.
Yeah, there's a cool fact about that. I'll just go ahead and start the random ass facts just because of that.
Hang on.
I like that one. I
You
like
didn't
that,
even play
Eric.
the intro,
Yeah, I did.
but not
played
you didn't play the good one.
No, I can't play the good one because we're not in that month anymore.
That's unfortunate.
It is
Oh.
unfortunate.
That beginning scene
Maybe at
was
the end.
groundbreaking though, because it shows the 2 children running from all the wrecker needle and all the other stuff. It's one of the first scenes that combine drawing animations or hand-drawn animations with 3D models. The team that did that ended up working on Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, Wall-E, a bunch of Pixar movies.
Yeah, so
So this was
Pixar.
kind of their... Yeah, basically these guys, like, this was the first movie where they were trying that and threw it in the intro. It's so nostalgic though, right?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott. I'm here with my dudes, Eric,
Hello, that's me.
Dave.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
And Kevin. Cooking.
Hey, that's me.
Cooking with Kevin.
So, you said his name like Yoda. Kevin.
Like
Cooking.
Bond. James Bond. How about that Amazon buy there, Kevin?
Kevin
I don't know. It
cooking
could be
with?
good. I mean, it probably is bad, but it could be good. Amazon buying Bond.
I like how we just automatically assume like it's probably bad.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna put a lot of money into it, so from a production
Yeah.
standpoint, it's probably gonna be good. It just depends on how much they try to run it into the ground, right?
That's what I'm worried about. But the
Hard to
Broccoli's
say.
are still tied to it. The
That's
the
good.
family that's owned the rights are still tied to it. That's where I have hope.
Ew, I hate broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli's
I
good.
had broccoli. I had broccoli for dinner.
Actually,
I
had
don't
broccoli
believe
in mine,
that.
Too.
I don't believe that Matt had broccoli ever.
Is Kelly on here? I did steak and broccoli.
Okay,
green.
well,
Steak
Yeah.
mostly. A couple pieces of broccoli.
You mash the broccoli down into the steak.
and
Well, if
covered
you
it in
think of-
A1 sauce.
Yeah. Well, if you take the fork and combine the two, it still tastes like steak.
Nice.
So you don't like broccoli?
You're smart.
It's a-
You're smart.
It's okay. I don't hate it. Let's thank all our Patreon members. Thanks to you guys, we can do this, and it's fun. And check
Yeah,
out your
thank you.
names below.
Or you can
Thank you
just
very
be
much.
Kevin and give him a stern nod.
a stern but friendly nod.
Also,
Yeah.
if you join our Patreon, we've got new stickers. Look at these. Eric made these. Got a nice stack of
that's
wad
nice.
here.
I need to send some to Dave and then not to Kevin.
Yes. And not Kevin.
Bring him over.
I stuck one in Miles' backpack. After school, I saw it was not on his backpack anymore. I don't know what happened to it.
That's your
It's
genius marketing strategy. Is
I put it to
stick
the kid.
stickers on your kid.
Right on the forehead.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like people who drive trucks with their name brand on there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start sticking on my kids.
Yeah, so thank you everyone. If you want to check out our Patreon, it's patreon.com/the Movie Podium.
Yeah, and we'll give you some stickers, and you can have access to our Discord and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, something that I saw, another podcast that we follow, All Fantasy Everything, just did a draft on Nick Cage. Dave, did you see that?
Oh my god.
No, I
Nick
didn't.
Cage movies. I haven't watched it, but yeah, they did it on Nick Cage movies. I wanted to. I can't wait to check that out.
Is Pig on it?
Oh, it's got to be.
Pig.
Hey, our buddy Mr. Movies threw that out there as one of his Oscar snubs. Was
Nice.
Pig. Yeah.
I mean, you agree with it.
So you think
Yeah,
the pig
for
should have
sure.
won an Oscar?
It's not
No,
the pig, it's just
no.
Pig.
No, I mean the pig
I
in the
think
movie.
Nick
Pig.
Cage. Nick
Oh,
Cage is being nominated.
The actual pig in the movie should have won the Oscar.
Yes, that's where I was going with that. Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Gordy and Babe. Remember Gordy? It was like the off-brand Babe movie.
Oh,
No, I
Remember
don't.
that?
no, I don't.
I don't
And he was
remember.
like,
I was like, babe, I
yeah,
remember
Gordy
that.
was like about a pig that tried to get away from the slaughterhouse.
That's terrifying.
The 90s were weird.
Did we watch Pig or did we watch Honey I Shrunk the Kids?
I watched both.
Well, let's. Did you
I haven't
actually watch
watched
Pig?
No, I didn't watch
Oh,
Pig.
I watched
I
Honey I
know
Shrunk
it.
the Kids.
Well, we already hit the random ass facts button, so I'll get it. I'll go back into it. The original.
Do you want me to play it again, Matt? Do you want me to play it again?
Let's hit it.
Okay.
Why not?
Oh.
Well, pretty crazy, but this was the original iteration, or the first original story, had 5 kids that shrunk. One of them, which dies in the sprinkler scene.
What the hell?
Really?
Yeah, I guess that didn't fly with Disney.
Yeah. I wouldn't think so.
Let's kill
So
off
that
one of the
was-
kids. Why not?
Right. So they got rid of that idea.
They just had
So
him
they're
mow
only
the
4.
lawn instead.
Yeah, exactly. That was the kid, probably. There were a couple casting what ifs in this one. Both Chevy Chase and John Candy turned down the role of Wayne Zelinsky. John Candy did, however, suggest Rick Moranis for the role, which apparently also happened when Moranis was offered his role in Ghostbusters.
So 2 other SNL guys.
Let's say they're all kind
Yeah.
of in the same clique.
Very much
It
so.
makes sense.
Click, click, boom.
You got a POD sounder.
I thought that was
Oh,
saliva.
That's next.
Oh, that is saliva. I'm sorry.
We are. That's POD.
There we go.
That's
That's POD.
Oh my gosh. We went on an orgy rampage on last one. Now we're going on.
Well, that
Hey,
is
POD.
that
You
is
still
offensive, Kevin. What the hell?
You still haven't listened to that song though. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Stitches.
Stitches.
Oh my god, we're talking about
All right.
orgy again. God damn it. Kevin.
Don't this pod game. Oh, POD.
Hello,
John.
John.
Vodka.
Hello, John. This was Joe Johnson's directorial debut.
You'll get
He's
it.
had some pretty popular movies for us here at the Movie Podium. Including
Ooh, podium.
The Rocketeer, Captain America: First Avenger, Jumanji, The Page Master, and October Sky. This guy's got a pretty good hit list for the 90s.
Yeah, he
Page
does.
Master, underrated Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We talked about that
Was
a
it
couple
Disney?
weeks ago, right? Or
Yeah, we
last week?
did.
I know
Hey,
that's
it
not a
could
fan
make
of
a-
Jumanji.
What? I love
Can't remember
Jumanji.
Can't remember what that was. That's like, Jumanji? Really?
Here comes the boom. Man, we're getting on a good music rant tonight. This is the Music Podium.
Philly decided to come down.
Here
so
comes
I-
the boom. Which band is that?
Saliva.
Ready or not? Oh, the Boys from the South. No, it's POD.
Oh,
It's
really?
POD. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, well, I'm out of random ass facts. Anybody else got any? I see a dog moving back there.
Yeah, Philly's just kind of wandering around behind me.
Hi, Philly.
Well, what up?
Can you hear?
I can't. No, I can hear the chain. All right, let's get into some questions.
I'll
First
answer
question.
I'm not
Favorite
answering
thing about-
shit.
Fuck.
Favorite thing about the movie? We're real zany Zelensky style tonight. Kevin, what was your favorite thing about this movie?
I put it like it was really just a fun watch. You just turn off your brain, taken away from stressful everyday life, and just enjoy a kids movie that I haven't watched in 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's
think
been a
that's
while.
fair.
Hey, how long's it been now?
Oh my god!
Darn it.
Watched too many,
Been a while.
we watched too many old movies.
Yeah, there's really no other than just like family relations and all that stuff. There's no politics involved. There's no anything crazy involved.
Yeah.
It's just kids got shrunk, having an adventure. Kids or the parents are trying to figure it out, and it's just a fun movie.
Yeah, it's very fun. Dave?
Was it fun, Kevin? Was it fun whenever whenever their dad turned the sprinkler on and they had to run away from gigantic?
It was
raindrops
exciting.
chasing
A
them?
kid almost got killed in the first
didn't.
draft, Kevin. Or a kid got killed in the first draft.
Yeah. Did you kill?
I agree with Kevin. This movie's fun. It's fast. It's not really any slow points
fair.
or anything. It just keeps on moving.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of holes in it and some things that don't really
Little
make
bit.
a lot of sense. But we'll get to that with the next question.
But they don't need to.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, something I forgot. This got a 6.4 or a minus 0.6 Thor on IMDb. That's a lot lower than our other two movies. But I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I would say
I think
so.
I think it could be a little higher. But
It's
not as high as
Thor.
John.
You can always get a little higher.
Eric, what was your favorite thing?
I had a couple. So first of all, the sets that
Yeah, cool.
the physical sets were really cool.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
showed like they were small and everything was gigantic.
They were cool, but also some holes.
Yes, yeah, 100%, 100%. But also Nikki's mullet.
Oh yeah, solid mullet.
That was
Dude,
very
he-
good
definitely-
mullet.
Not the only one with a fantastic mullet.
Yeah.
little Russ.
Little
Yeah.
Russ had a good
mullet
one.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
And then I don't know if you guys caught it at the end of the movie whenever they're like sitting down to dinner with the giant turkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ron has a immaculate mullet going.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, this was '89, so that's like pure mullet time.
Yeah. Definitely. Royal Rumble, WWE Royal Rumble had like 20 guys out of the 30 all had mullets back
20
then. so-
mullets.
We used to have a mullet count. Eric, did you have anything else to add?
No, just the sets in that mullet.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Is a mullet part of the set? I think it counts.
No, it's part of the character. It's costume design.
Costume
I
design,
got you.
yeah.
I got you.
My favorite was the concept of the movie. Just taking a group of kids and putting them in a place where they need to survive on their own. So like the thought that, your kids are going to have to survive without your help. And honestly, you're the one that sent them in this place. And so having them try to survive that, I thought was a cool concept. And using science to catapult that or transform them into that was kind of cool too. So I just thought the idea of shrinking kids, putting them into a situation where they need to survive on their own, I thought that was pretty neat and exciting and fun.
Totally, dude.
John said mullet was plus 1.44.
Nice.
That's yeah. I would agree with that, John.
Yep, for sure. All right, least favorite thing about the movie. Kevin?
My biggest thing about this movie that I dislike is they should have sent Cork to go find the kids. Because Cork knew where the kids were to begin with. And why wouldn't you send your dog, that's awesome, to go find your kids in the backyard?
That
It's a lot
darn
easier.
cat.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, not a bad idea. It's kind of hindsight's 2020, right?
Definitely.
Use the dog. Okay.
Yeah, use a dog.
Yeah, that would have been smart. Fair enough. Dave?
The dads are dicks to their kids in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl dancing in the kitchen scene was totally unnecessary.
It was weird. Like
No
real
clean.
weird.
No,
No cleaning got done. We were like, she threw all that water on the floor and then just started dancing with the mop. Didn't even fall.
wait, was that when Russ was watching through the window also?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tom.
that's weird.
I totally get the baseball coming through the window, hitting the machine, turning it on, and having it shrink some things in its path.
Uh-huh.
But for it to just have a mind of its own and just swirling around and just shooting, not aimlessly or anything. It seems very calculated about what it's shooting. So that didn't make a lot of sense. And then I agree with Eric. Like the sets and everything were awesome. Like giving us the perception of them being tiny.
Yeah.
But one of the things that struck me was whenever they find one of Nikki's toy dinosaurs and it's no taller than the grass that they're in. And I'm like, wow, that's either a very tiny kid's toy or they just got the scaling like totally wrong with that one.
Yeah, but their grass was long. Like they barely ever cut it. So
Yeah, it needed mowed.
So not that makes it much bigger, but it kind of gives it some more scale.
But I'll say when the parents are out there like looking for them and like digging through the grass and everything, it really doesn't look that tall. Like
Yeah, you're right.
No, not at all. Dave or Eric? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
No. I like the movie. It's just there's goofy shit. What's a scorpion doing in the yard?
I know.
Oh,
that's
seriously.
I pointed that out.
Seriously. So that brings me to my
They're in
least favorite thing.
California, right?
No. Well, okay. So they're supposed to be in California. this was filmed in Mexico. So I think they saw a scorpion and thought, hey, we should throw it in there. Because they were filming in Mexico City. Not because it makes any sense. I did see that too. Eric?
My least favorite thing was Anty dying because they fucking built up Anty as like this, pet, and then Scorpion. What the fuck is the Scorpion doing? And then Anty died, and I hated it. And I haven't forgiven them for it.
It's pretty sad.
Maybe the dog wasn't as apt to help them since Amy yelled at him whenever they first got shrunk.
Oh.
Remember, because Quark comes in he comes in and barks. She says, "Go away,
she says
Quark."
parents. Yeah, that could be. Maybe they didn't trust him. I mean, Julia's saying parents gave Quark any credit. That's true. Maybe he wasn't given the credit he was due. And John says
Clarissa's
the grass
here.
was like the Amazon.
Share Clarissa's comment because we are on the same page.
Oh, that is hilarious. So my least favorite thing is the plot or lack thereof. And
it's in the title, Matt. You didn't get the plot.
that's the plot exactly.
They got shrunk.
Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I'm not saying it's a bad kids movie because I like the movie, but in terms of comparing it to the previous two movies that we watched, I think there's just a lot less emotional tie from a plot standpoint, and so it's harder to get behind as an adult. It's fun, easy to watch with kids, but if I'm comparing it to other kids movies that we've watched, it just doesn't hit from a plot standpoint. And there's quite a bit of plot holes. He also broke the microchips, and then somehow they magically work.
He was beating the crap out of that.
Yeah,
he
he
got
sure
the new
was.
ones from the cat clock. He was just
Yeah,
going around
exactly.
finding them from
Same
random
thing.
places. No worries.
It's a microchip's a microchip.
Yeah, they're all
An
the same.
electronic component's electronic component. Just put it in there.
But it's funny
Swap 'em
because
out.
I ended up watching Terminator 2 last night and it reminded me of some microchips.
Ooh.
Spoiler warning. No, yeah, so that's my least favorite thing. All right, next. Who won the movie? Let's go to Dave.
I said Quark won the movie and is
Hell
the
yeah.
true hero.
Nice. That's solid. I think Julie agrees. Kevin, do you?
Quark is awesome. He's probably my favorite thing in this movie. But
Yeah.
I
me
think
too.
Rick Moranis won this movie, and he got a trilogy out of this.
Was he in the
And-
third one?
Yeah, he was. In
Yeah,
all,
he is.
all three of them, and I ended up watching all three of them. This
Did you
week.
really?
You and John both.
Yes, I
Yeah,
watched all,
John
and I
did
did
too.
not plan to. I'm like, I want to watch this. I just wanted to keep watching, and it's mindless kids movie, but I just wanted to keep watching. And I will say the sequel was probably my favorite, actually. But the
No way, really? The
the third one's definitely my least favorite. But yeah, the sequel's Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and Honey,
Yeah.
We Shrunk Our Kids.
We shrunk ourselves. Yeah.
Is the third one. That's definitely my least favorite. But the
The second one is where they blow him up.
yeah, that
Right.
one
The
one
second
holds up
one,
really.
it's like a
really,
baby,
really
right?
well.
Or a toddler.
Yeah,
Don't
like
they have
Yeah.
a new baby?
2 years old, 3 years old, or something like that. Ends up being like Godzilla and like 100 feet tall. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I haven't. Now that one, it's been a while.
And it's been a while.
Oh my god.
How many times can we play that today?
Have that one on deck.
Oh yeah. Eric, what about you? Who won the movie? I think I know the answer.
Zelensky
Oh yeah, for sure.
or Quark. Yeah,
Which one?
Zelensky.
Which
I put-
one?
Yeah, which one? There's like
The dad. Rick
Wayne.
Moranis Zelensky. Wayne. Okay. Yeah.
Wayne.
I couldn't remember the name. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of things over here. My mind is all boggled.
And Tommy Boy, is his name Wayne Zelensky?
spelled different.
It's spelled different, but it's
There's
still
no
the same
S.
name. but
Yeah.
it's Wayne Zelinsky, right?
Yeah,
Dan
I was
Aykroyd.
thinking about that the whole time too. I'm like, wait a
That's so
second.
funny. I thought that's what they
Yeah,
had the
is it-
same name.
Is it Wayne? I know it's Zelensky, but is it Wayne and Tommy Boy?
Oh, maybe it's not Wayne.
Maybe it's not. Yeah,
Hold on, let me see.
Look it up. Is it?
Uh,
I feel like it's Wayne. Tom.
I hope so.
No. I
it
can't
just says
remember.
Zelensky
No.
on IMDb. It just
Based
says
in-
Zelensky.
Based in Sandusky, Ohio, baby. Not too far from here.
Let's see.
Okay.
Surprises.
Did we do a Tommy Boy episode?
No, but we
No,
need
we
to.
haven't.
No, okay.
That is definitely
okay,
on the short
okay.
list.
Real quick, sidebar. There's a point in Tommy Boy where Michelle, the love interest of Tommy, is flying from
Oh, yeah, I
Sandusky to, I think, Cleveland? Toledo? It's Toledo.
Yeah. 'Cause
That
it's like
is
two non-existent
that
airports.
is a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, also that.
Not even.
How would that be a flight? Why would you fly to those two places?
A little
And
jumper.
there's not.
Got a little
Yeah.
jumper flight.
It's like a 20-minute flight, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
for
you
sure.
could take like a half-hour boat ride.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just go down and eat Lake Erie. I said Rick Moranis. I was with Kevin on this one. I think he had some pretty good underrated runs from the 80s and 90s. He's in so many good movies. And think about this. He was the lead role in this movie that made over 500 million at the box office. Rick Moranis was your lead character. And you made
Rip.
500 plus million. Think about that. Isn't that crazy?
I'm thinking about Rick Moranis and my Rick Moranis top 5 characters.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
You got a great.
How many?
team,
I mean,
Dave.
does he have much more than 5?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Not many more than 5, but he had enough, he had,
Okay,
he had
cool.
enough for
He's
me
got
to
you.
make a list.
Okay, good.
Well, he
Let's
was
do
on
it.
SNL, so I mean, there's characters there.
We'll get there. Shut the fuck up, Kevin.
Sorry, it's your list, Dave. It's your list.
Number 5 is Danny O'Shea from The Little Giants.
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 4 is Wayne Zelinsky from
Nice.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay.
Nice.
Number 3 is Louis Tully from Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
Oh, that's a favorite. That's a good one. That is a
That
good one.
character in that movie
Yep.
is so fucking funny. And then, of course, my favorite character from
I know where you're going.
an original SCTV sketch, The
Yeah.
Great White North,
Nice.
Bob McKenzie from
Bob
Doug and Bob
McKenzie.
McKenzie.
That's awesome. Yep. That's a great number 1.
I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
Just
We-
YouTube The Great White North.
Yeah.
Doug and Bob McKenzie. Sometime.
Okay.
They just play like 2 like generic Canadian brothers. Just band. They have like
They're-
doing
it's
a talk
ridiculous.
show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Julie. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard. Yeah, okay, we're getting some Little Shop. Seymour from Little Shop. He's awesome in that as well. But I'm trying to think.
You know what?
What
I
was
gotta
your
say?
number 5?
It's my list.
It's Dave's list.
What was your number
If you
5?
want to make a list and put Little Shop of Horrors on your list, you can do that.
Even John says, "Feed me, feed me, Seymour."
Number five was Danny O'Shea from The Little Giants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's tough.
The funny one I liked was the Dark Helmet from
Oh,
Spaceballs.
I love him.
He was
in
just like
Dark
the
Helmet.
like what was the big head cheat code in GoldenEye 64.
DK.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
what
DK.
it was just gigantic.
Yeah, that's awesome. While we have that broken up, let's do blind rankings. Do you have that download?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, let's do
Okay.
it.
So, everyone listening, this is the part of our show where producer Kelly has come up with a list or a category and given us 6 different items or characters to rank from like best to worst, best being 1, least best being 6. And we don't know what she picked, the category or the options. And yeah, if you're watching live, please put your
Play along.
Yeah, play along. Give me 1 sec. I gotta.
Oh, Claire says Little Shop at 1, Little Shop at 2, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Ghostbusters, and Little Shop.
Oh wow.
Dark Helmet though is awesome. And I do love Bob and Dave, or Dave and Doug and Bob McKenzie. Sorry, yeah.
What was that, Matt?
He was mixing real names with fake names.
But the movie is Strange Brew. I don't even know. Did you mention the movie?
No, I didn't
Okay.
mention the movie. I just
No.
said characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. And
We
Strange-
ready?
Here we
Yeah,
go
let's do it.
again. It's my fucking list.
Hey, Dave, let's do some blind rankings.
I was ready.
Volume. Thanks, Kelly.
Yes, thank you.
My blind ranking will be better than your blind ranking.
Top shrinking scenes.
Shrinking
Ooh.
scenes?
Shrinking scenes.
Shrinkage.
There are 5 or 6 shrinking scenes?
Shrinkage.
Yes,
is
there
that
are.
what you're looking for?
Shrink. Yes, we are, Matt.
Ooh, Mike TV. Matt TV's got
Matt
it in there,
TV.
right? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh,
That's a good
I don't
scene.
know where to
I think
put
was
that.
better.
Willy Wonka vision scene. Shrinking.
Dang.
I put Willy Wonka at number 2.
Me too.
I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea.
I'm going number 2, Willie.
going number 2. Matt's
I'm
going
going-
number 2, guys.
I'm going number 3, Willie.
Oh, Dave's got 4.
4. Okay.
So we're all over there on
Classic
that one.
scene. I think what else we got out there.
Honey,
Okay.
I Shrunk the Kids. Okay. I mean, that's
That's got to be
What's-
a pie.
I'm
It's
gonna
got to be
go
1
3.
or 2. I'm going to put that
3.
one at 2.
Honey.
yeah. I
At number 3.
Honey Shrink.
I think me and Matt have the same list so far.
Funny kid.
John's got Mike TV at 4, Big Willie style. Oh, Dave's got 3 for Honey. So we all
Okay.
got 3 except
I've got
Kevin.
2 for Honey.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh,
That's my number 1.
Beetlejuice, nice fucking model.
Nice fucking model. That's my number 1.
That one's really. Oh, I
I
want
don't
to
know.
put
Does
that.
it get better than that?
I got to put it forward just because I think there's got to be something I'm not thinking of.
Matt, we have the same list. I put it at number
Oh.
1.
It's hilarious.
I
And
put
Dave's
it there-
got 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
I put it there mostly because I don't trust myself to
I know.
But
and
what's
it's such
coming
a good
next?
scene. Okay, so I wondered if
downsizing.
yeah, this movie had
I
a
saw
great
this
concept
once.
and then like just didn't hit. It was
Yeah, I
not
don't
good.
remember much of it. I remember
It was a
it
big
briefly.
flop. We saw it in theaters and I was really excited about it. This is a 6.
Yep,
Oh,
6.
there you go, Eric.
Quit
Yeah.
copying me, Matt.
Stop looking
Yeah.
at my homework.
Beth
Oh,
and I
and Dave's got
definitely
it
watched
6
that.
too. We're all very similar.
Yeah, I got
Dang.
that one on 6.
Oh,
John
wow.
says Kids 5, Juice 2.
Juice 2. Juice. Oh,
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. I like
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man's cool. I'll go 4.
I don't want to put
I'm
it
gonna-
1, so it's got to go 5.
Eric, you gonna go different?
Yeah, I'm doing different.
It's hilarious.
I put
Dave's got
Ant-Man at number
Ant-Man
5.
2.
Hey, Eric,
Okay.
you and I are the same on 1.
Nice.
Dave's got Ant-Man.
I'm leaving last for first.
Oh, that's never a good idea.
Yeah, it's never a good idea.
I don't
But
know. I was
I told you
holding
guys.
off.
I
Let's
told
see.
you guys my list was gonna be better than yours.
Oh, Alice in
Alice in
Wonderland.
Wonderland, the
Okay.
shrinking
That's
potion.
good.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is a good. I
I
mean, I
definitely
don't
need
think
another
there's a
marker.
wrong list unless you have downsizing up high.
I kind of remember, like, I know I watched it at least once. I just because of that picture. I'm like,
Yeah, I
don't
was
remember
very
anything of that movie.
excited.
Just it wasn't memorable.
Wow,
Memorable.
Dave and I are very close as well.
yeah,
We're
I
all
think
very close.
Matt and I had the same list except 4 and 5.
I think
Switch
I'm all
lot.
over different.
I
Ant-Man
only
and-
did. We only did have that because I didn't want to copy you.
Don't copy my homework.
yeah.
That was a good
Nice.
list. Thanks,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Good list.
Yeah, threw me.
Yeah.
I couldn't have thought of 6 like that. But
You guys want to keep
Yeah,
looking at
downs-
the best list?
Magic School Bus number 1.
Oh,
is what Julie
Just
says.
Frizzle.
What was
Oh,
the one
yeah,
that wasn't there a movie where people got downsized into like something and got into a bloodstream of somebody, a live action one?
That
Osmosis
I don't know about-
Do you know what I'm
Jones?
talking about?
I think
Osmosis
it's a
Jones?
cartoon.
No, it
I
wasn't
thought
a-
it was.
There was a live action one.
Are you
Well,
talking
there's
about
an-
when Miss
for the life
Frizzle
of
put
me.
the kids in fish eggs and then the fish came on them?
What, Dave? What the fuck,
I
man?
don't remember that.
What happened?
Hey,
Language.
Osmosis Jones, I think, is like a live, some animated, some live. That might be what you're thinking of, where he like follows Chris Rock around or something. I don't know. I can't remember that movie very much. I feel like that's what that is. Oh, Futurama has an episode like that.
I swear there's a
Oh
movie.
yeah, where they destroy all Fry's brain cells in there.
And John has Alice at number 1 because drugs.
Because drugs.
Hey, John remembers the movie I'm talking about. I just can't
But
remember
we have
what
no
it is.
idea what we're talking about. And Clarissa also agrees that downsizing was a bummer. I remember being very excited for that movie and then being like, wow, this is a bummer. Like, just not very good.
It's
Clunk.
almost like something
All
they
right.
were cheaper to live or something with a higher. I don't.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, next category. Favorite line from the movie. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
All right, Eric.
I'm on a special diet. No toxic waste.
Nice. I didn't have a lot on this one, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I didn't either. I wanted to go first, so I didn't take anyone's.
I'll go with-
so no one could take mine.
I'll go with, where'd you learn artificial respiration? French class, kid. And then at the end of the movie,
Oh,
he
yeah.
talks about, oh, I get it.
French
After
class.
the movie, Cohen was like, I don't get it. Oh,
Don't
you'll
worry,
learn.
kid. You'll get
One
it.
day.
You'll learn.
I had one. It's like
I don't think the kid got it.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
he just
no.
wanted to. He wanted other people to think he did.
Unless he was watching Wayne.
Terrible.
Anyways.
Terrible way to end the movie.
I know. It's not really relevant. Like, yeah. All right, Kevin. What'd you have?
I had one when they were serving the large turkey, and well, I guess we got to carve this thing, huh? Oh, want to use my chainsaw?
Nice.
I
Dave?
like whenever they're trying to explain to the Thompsons about what happened to their kids.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, well, if we blew them up, there would be pieces of them everywhere.
John's throwing out, when Einstein invented the A-bomb, did they ask him to prove it? I also liked when Amy when they land or when they first get small, and Amy's like, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. And then Nick says, I don't think we're in the food chain anymore, Dorothy.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
like
good.
the Wizard of Oz reference obviously always hits in those kind of situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
USA. USA.
USA.
USA.
USA. Let's go.
No, did they score?
Yes, they did.
Is it hockey or
Goal!
basketball or
Oh, it's
soccer?
hockey.
It's soccer?
Too cold for soccer here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's not. They played a game
No.
in -4 degrees in Kansas
It's
City.
ridiculous.
my
That's so
gosh.
lame. Oh, that's tough. I can't imagine sitting there for that as a fan.
Back to the podium.
Yeah.
Yes.
Podium.
Next category. Does this movie get made now? Before we
Why not?
answer, yeah. Well, before we answer,
Oops.
this was
Sorry.
this is in the young stages of being remade, with Nick Solinsky being the dad this time and shrinking his kids. Josh Gad is scheduled to play Rick Moranis' son, and Rick Moranis is supposed to be in the movie as well.
Really?
So that's going to happen?
So
That's
we're
happening.
just not gonna learn from mistakes.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, Nick's gonna shrink his kids now. I don't. That's
like, oh,
the only
I did
part
it
of the plot
again.
that's been kind of
Whoops.
elaborated on. But yeah. So I mean, the
didn't
answer
know
is
that.
yes, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
put-
exactly
yeah.
excited for it.
Yeah, I put
Honey,
why
I
not?
made the
It's
same
been since
mistake my dad
'97.
made.
It's
Yeah,
been almost
that's
30
true.
years. So
Yeah.
and it's not like a deep anything movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a fun watch movie that it can be remade over and over again. And I'm usually against that, but this type of movie,
Yeah, this isn't
hell, go with it.
groundbreaking. They
Roll with
shrink
it.
kids and you learn to live. John says, love me some Josh Gad. I agree. Definitely like Josh Gad. I just don't know about Nick Zielinski shrinking the kids. But then again, honey, we shrunk ourselves somehow too on accident. So
I mean, that mind, that
happens.
machine has a mind of its own.
that's right.
Sometimes.
Gets
Yeah,
hit
does
by
he
a
get-
baseball and just fucking goes nuts.
Goes
Yeah.
off.
Does he get the machine out of the Smithsonian? I don't. That's
Yeah,
the
right.
Third. I'm sorry.
They didn't throw in the lava. Wrong movie. Next category.
That's Volcano.
Oh yeah, that's it. Most rewatchable scene. It's one of my favorite slides, especially the A/B repeat up top.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I went ahead and said probably the Cheerio scene,
Yeah.
Oh,
just because it's probably the most iconic. That or the oatmeal cream pie. I mean, those two scenes really stick out for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I said I was going to go with the oatmeal cream pie, but I will also say the bee scene.
Oh yeah,
The
for
bee
sure.
scene's very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Did anybody, when they were kids, go to was it Epcot that had the Honey I Shrunk the Kids ride, and it was like a 3D ride? Do you guys
Never been.
ever been to, or did you guys go to
Never
Epcot when you were kids?
No.
never. Been.
Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one then, so I can't really. But you basically sat in a theater, and you had, it was like 4D at the time or whatever, and so like he dropped some mice.
Like it
and the
cost
mice
40
run
to get
around.
into the ride?
Not that much. And so like the mice would run around, and then they would blow air on your ankles, and it'd feel like the mice were running around, and they did all these different interactive things. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, and you got sprayed with water. That's right. Like I think somebody maybe it's somebody sneezes. I think, and it like spray you
Ew.
with water. Maybe there's a snake involved. I can't remember. It's been 30 years, not 30 years, but close to it. But it was a pretty neat thing that Epcot did with this. Disney did a good job with this movie.
Let's see if they do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin, did you have a rewatchable scene?
Oh, yeah, I was going to put. I actually love the intro, the animated scene we mentioned earlier.
Definitely.
And you don't
Definitely.
really see a lot of movies be introed like that. We've done one before with like Catch Me If You Can, where you get
Oh,
like
yeah.
an animated spoiler kind of throughout the intro, but it's not like a crazy thing. But and then the Bond movies have been doing it since the '60s. But
Yeah, I
as
do
long as
like
that
a
intro
cool
kinda
intro.
gives you
Kevin.
the-
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it gives you like a kind of a beginning
101
story
Dalmatians
of
is a
what
cool
you're
one.
about to get into. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm all for
it's
it.
just kind of cool.
The boys actually were like, I was like, all right, time to go brush your teeth during the credits. And they were like, no, I want to watch this. So we paused it after.
The intro credits or the
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
the
like,
animated
hold it.
scene. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like,
they
this
wanted
is
to
not-
stay and watch that.
It's still a cartoon.
John says they do 4D
Yes.
at Legoland now. That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
and Clarissa says
Oh.
Better Off Dead and One Crazy Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Those
was
are-
those immediately came to my mind. John
Definitely.
Cusack movies.
Yeah, I love those old 80s John Cusack movies. Yeah, I like those intros. Like 101 Dalmatians sticks out to me as one of those. Yeah, Julie also says Better Off Dead intro. So good.
Yeah.
Definitely. Those are fun. I guess I skipped this, but probably because there's not a lot of it. But favorite song moment or score scene? Actually didn't have anything, and that's why I accidentally skipped it.
Yeah.
Did anybody have anything?
Bad
Yeah, I
80s
put
pop
down
music.
Powerhouse by Raymond Scott, which is like that goofy,
Yeah.
like piano style music that would play like during quirky scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
It sounded like
Like Fit to Be Square.
I was gonna say
A
it
little
sounded
bit.
a lot like Rugrats.
Yeah, Mark
scores.
Mother's Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like a Mark Mother's Ball. That's true.
You could have used the song that the girl danced to in the kitchen. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I
what that song
guess.
was, though.
But it doesn't stick out. Like I can't even remember what it sounded like.
Yeah,
It
I
was
didn't
just
have
too
anything.
busy.
song.
Yeah, I was too busy being like, what is she doing?
It was some 80s pop song.
Yeah.
Why does she have the mop that close to her face? That's gross.
That is,
It is
very
gross.
gross, actually, now I'm thinking of it.
Yeah.
Wacky factory music from Looney Tunes. This is Disney. Next category. Off-screen drunk.
Kevin,
Let's
who
see.
is it?
It's me.
Oh, M E.
He recognizes.
I definitely was
always
drinking while watching this movie. I'll say
Even
it was fun.
All three of them.
even when you think it might not be you, Kevin,
It's me.
it's you.
It's you.
I had Ronald Thompson, of course.
That's the dad, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the dad.
I thought it
Ron
was-
Senior.
I thought it was Russ Senior.
It's Russ Senior.
Oh, I
Russ-
said Ron. Oops, Russ Senior. Yeah, not Ron.
Russ Senior.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely what I put. The father next door, he gives off big drinking vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Just
Wonder
the
who he
kind of
gets
guy
casted
Kevin
as.
wants to hang out
He
with.
gives off the
He's going-
smoker vibes too. He's got the soft
Yeah.
pack and the hat.
Yeah.
He's ready
Wonder
to go
who-
fishing, talking about doing yard work, and he's got a chainsaw. Yeah,
It could be somebody we know.
Yeah.
No, I casted Kevin as somebody else.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
I'm not a fisherman, but
Oh,
that guy
that's true.
definitely
That's
drinks
John.
Busch Light, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anybody else have anybody for off-screen junk?
No.
No,
Pretty-
it's Kevin.
Russ
standard.
Senior. Yeah. It's Kevin.
Yeah.
It's me.
All right.
You guys are talking about
Next
these other
category.
people. It's Kevin.
It's always Kevin. Casting our friends. Also one of the best slides. Go
I
ahead, Eric.
feel like we should let Matt go first.
All right. Fine. I had Kevin as Russ Thompson. Go figure.
Okay.
Our smoker neighbor.
Uh-huh.
I had Eric as Wayne Zelinsky, tinkering with the gadget.
Yeah.
I had Russ Thompson Jr. as me or Dave, trying to make out with the girl. And I had John as the ant. He's just along for the ride.
Sometimes you just gotta wrangle him in
John is Anty.
and then hop on his back.
That is. But then he dies. We don't want
All right,
John.
I'm
to
gonna
die.
go next.
Yeah,
All right,
Dave,
Dave.
go.
All right, Kevin is Amy because she couldn't swim in the muck water.
Yes,
Oh, man.
Matt,
No.
Matt, I wanted you to go first because I thought you were gonna get that.
I saw the smoking scene and I just. Oh, I
You got
loved it.
distracted by the cigarette.
I did. Dang, the scent of the cigarette.
I got John as Ron because he just wants to go fishing with his dad.
Yeah.
I have Eric as Quark because I've been meaning to just cast Eric as the dog in the movie.
Nice. I'll take it. I like that.
And then I think Matt is Donnie, Russell's buddy that shows up on time, ready to go, and isn't going to wait around because
Yeah.
somebody else is running late.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
accurate.
non-refundable deposit.
We already spent money on this.
Sounds right. Kevin.
I feel bad because I was not creative on this, and I could not pinpoint
I can't
anybody
believe it.
down.
Damn.
Oh wait,
couldn't do
and
it.
I'm
I couldn't do
Nikki
it.
because I like to build models.
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah,
do.
That's solid.
Yep.
That's definitely a solid one. All right,
Sorry,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, I'm about to say I really for some reason I was blanking on this movie for casting and I couldn't pinpoint anybody down.
You didn't have yourself as the smoker
I
or
didn't.
non-smoker.
I didn't do it.
It's hilarious. All right.
Yeah. So I am very disappointed that Matt
I
didn't
am
cast
so
Kevin.
I'm so disappointed too.
You could have had a
man.
month in a row. That would have been
Oh,
a
that's-
month, right?
Been
Yeah,
4
and
weeks.
we're
yeah.
doing. We should just do like Castaway or something where I don't know. Just keep finding
No.
movies where somebody can't swim.
Someone can't swim. Okay,
Shit.
I had pretty much the same stuff. I said Matt is the older brother, Russ Jr., because he would be the one to like, if someone does something wrong, immediately like, hey, you have to go tell them now. I feel like that's Matt. John is Ron because what Dave said, he just wants to go fishing with his dad, but also baseball.
Baseball, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm Zelensky because I feel like I would just be at home up there in that attic, tinkering away.
Yeah.
And then I actually put Kevin as Russ Thompson, senior, with the cigarettes in the hat.
Yeah, in the hat.
But I only did that because I thought Matt was going to cast him
Oh.
as Amy who couldn't swim.
Damn.
But thank you, Dave. I'm
Dave
so glad you
saved the
did.
day. Dave saved the day. 4 weeks in a row. Well, Kevin, you might need to learn how to swim if you keep watching movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all right.
Eh,
Wow. Damn.
if
can't
I
believe
if I
that.
go in the
I'm
water
so
and that's
mad.
how I meant to go out, let's do it.
Hey,
I'm
I've
so
been in
mad at
it.
myself. All right. Last two categories. Guys, this is a podium role for the top billed cast members. On says Eric is on his thinking couch with Cork. That's
Yes.
very true.
Yes.
I did like Cork a lot. He's a cutie.
He is cute.
Dog.
He's also in
He's
the
a smart
sequel.
dog.
Dude,
Yeah.
He leads the movie by taking the mail from the mailman.
Yeah, that's true.
He does the same thing in the sequel.
Oh, spoiler warning. I'm sure we'll watch him with the kids.
Oh,
I guarantee you will.
Yeah, you watch that. You just want to keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
just
I
go on.
know. No, so I think this is an easy answer, yes, except for Rick Moranis, at least for me. Just because Dave already named a few of the movies that I would have him on higher than this. And also I would have Little Shop as well on there. So I had everybody else, I tried digging. There's nobody in this movie. None of these people went on to do anything. Now, they weren't one-hit wonders like Charlie Bucket, but they were not in a lot of movies or anything too successful after this.
Yeah, should've
Maybe
read
some.
something. One of the kids was in Edward Scissorhands. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I don't know which one, but that just tells you that.
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't
did dive in deep.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
No,
Johnny Depp was in this?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel
And yeah,
like
there's just. Oh, go ahead.
the dad, I've seen him in other things. Not Zelensky, but Thompson.
The other dad.
Yeah.
I
I can't like place him exactly, but
There's a lot of TV stuff.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking
I
of.
think that's what it was. TV,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah, I tried, and I was like, man, none of these people did anything.
Yeah,
And then Rick
didn't type
Moranis, I
anything
think
up.
there's just too many roles that I like the movies better than this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Strange Brew more. I like Little Shop. Definitely like Ghostbusters. Now his role isn't as big in Ghostbusters, so maybe that
Yeah.
doesn't make it. But I think this one just misses the cut for him.
Man, I completely disagree with that one.
Really, you think he's? I mean, the argument is that they made 500 million as him as the lead role, right? So like,
Yeah, and also a trilogy.
and he has his own trilogy,
And he's
That's
the star
true.
in all three of them.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, that argument for sure.
So yeah, like I put his role in Ghostbusters as 3 because he is in 1 and 2,
Yeah,
And then,
that's true.
and I put Spaceballs in number 2. That's just because it's a personal preference. I love that movie.
Yeah.
And then I put Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in number 1 mainly because he carries it. He carries it, and it's a trilogy.
He does.
And he made
Yeah.
a lot of money off of this trilogy. I mean, when
I don't
think
know
of
if
Rick
Kevin's
Moranis,
mentioned it, but
Yeah.
it's a trilogy.
He
It's a
loves
trilogy.
this trilogy.
it's a trilogy, and he leads it. And
Honey,
so
I blew up the baby.
Yeah, it blew up the kid.
I know.
But yeah, it. When I think of Rick Moranis, this is actually the role I think of him.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
actually with
disagree
Kevin.
with that. Yeah,
I said-
you're right.
I said yes because of that fact. Because whenever I think of him, I
That's
think
true.
of this movie.
Yeah.
I think that's fair too. I could see an argument both ways on this one. For sure. All right. Last one. And this one, let's see how this goes. I don't know. We had a couple ideas in mind, but we ended up doing, does this movie podium for all-time survival movies of all time? Oh, that's redundant.
All-time survival movies of all time.
I'm redundant. It's all right. Sweetie, I exploded the infant. Kevin, did this make your podium?
This did not,
Okay.
but again, I think mine's going to be a little bit different from your
Oh, here we
guys's.
go.
Number 3, I have the Blair Witch Project.
Oh.
They do
okay.
not survive, but they try to.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, that was real.
But a lot of people dislike that movie, but it's like the first found footage. And I remember watching that when I was a kid and terrified because I lived in the dead end road in the woods. And I watched it for the first time in that house by myself when I was like 10.
Yeah, it seems like
So
a bad
it's
idea.
a very, very terrifying movie that stuck with me. And
Sure
I
is.
think it's an awesome horror movie. It's not for everyone,
Yep.
but I do like it.
No, it's good.
But number 2, I kind of went a little. I thought of this last second, but I put The Running Man.
Oh, okay.
And I think that counts as a survival movie because I mean he's fighting to live the whole time and battling off one by one to get through it.
Is
and he was
that's
a-
Arnold, right?
It's an
Yeah,
Arnold
that's
movie.
an Arnold
it's an
movie.
80s action movie, but I think it counts as a survival movie.
No, it's debatable. But yeah,
I mean, he could die at any moment.
It's
He's
your
trying
list.
to survive the whole way. It's my list.
Kevin's list. Tell him, Kevin.
It was a very last second add on.
Tell him,
Then
Kevin.
my number 1 is Castaway.
nice.
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
I mean, when I think of a survival any movie, that movie
Yeah.
is it.
It's so good.
Wilson.
There he goes. There he goes.
It's
I
so
remember-
sad. You almost want to cry because of damn volleyball.
You don't
Floating
almost want to
away.
cry. You don't almost want to cry. You bawl
Yeah.
your eyes out.
Yo,
I'm
what
with
other
Julie.
movie can make you want to cry for a volleyball floating away?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that movie.
This is where I draw the line with survival movies compared to action movies. Like Rambo, is that a survival movie? I mean,
he kind of put himself in
not
it.
really. Yeah, see, that's where I drew the line. Dave, what was your top 3?
Number 3. Oh, this did not make my podium.
Boo. Sorry. I apologize.
Boo earned.
Number 3, Castaway.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, number 2, The Martian.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And number 1 is the first movie that we ever did on the Movie Podium.
Oh,
Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
Nice.
I
Okay.
wasn't
Yeah.
thinking that.
That's
a
good.
good one. That's good.
Yeah.
That is
Nice.
That's real good.
I can see that. Yeah. It was our first ever. Crazy. Eric?
I said no. My I didn't go down that road. Number 3 is Waterworld.
Oh, yes.
good. Nice.
Hell yeah,
Because
Eric.
Nice.
it's
You're
so
You're a
good.
hero. It's
Uh,
so good.
Number 2 is Castaway. And then I said number 1. Number 1 is Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
because
Yeah.
she
Very
has to like
nice.
it's
Yeah. Oh, it's
so-
definitely on there.
yeah, because we did like Lost
Lost
slash
/
survival. Yeah,
Yep. I mean, that's like The Martian.
yeah.
Both. So I said no chance. No chance in hell you've got. So some outside looking in. I tried to stay along the lines of that where you got lost and you tried to survive that specific kind of scenario, and not ones where you put yourself into that situation, because like Into the Wild I really like, but he inserts himself into that situation. So I try to stay away from that kind of stuff too, because the kids just get shrunk and suck in the backyard. Some ones some outside looking ins, I had The Descendant, Wrong Turn, Deliverance, Homeward Bound, The
Fuck
Page
that
Master,
Why
and
would you
Brave-
bring that movie up again?
and Brave Little Toaster. Those are some ones that I thought of that I liked, but I
Random
didn't really
Turtle.
quite make the cut. Castaway did not make the cut either.
Oh, you're the only one.
My number 3 is actually Eric's number 1, Wizard of Oz. It's
Nice.
basically the first movie that I think of when it comes
Yeah.
to like, this movie references There's No Place Like Home.
Yeah,
So it's the classic. Oh, Tremors. That's a good one.
I was debating putting
Damn.
Tremors on this list.
It's so funny that Waterworld made your list. I said it didn't make mine.
Yeah,
So yeah, Wizard of Oz at 3, Toy Story I had at number 2, because
yeah.
I love the idea that they're next door trying to get back home to, the buddies and Andy and everything. And just the storyline of Buzz and Woody having to become friends to get to where they need to be from being lost toys is just one of the best.
Yeah.
And my number 1 is The Martian,
Yep.
because
The Martian.
Matt Damon soundtrack, not being lost on an island like in Castaway, but being lost on another planet. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is good.
that's the one where he calls himself a space pirate, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
great movie. Also, not exactly along the lines, but Armageddon is kind of happening. So I don't know if anybody else saw, but there's like a 3% chance an asteroid is
Yeah.
on target to hit us.
Get-
and there are
get
already plots.
Tommy ready.
Right. There are already plots on how to get it to or remove it from being on the right trajectory to hitting us. So Armageddon could be real.
Yeah.
Send Bruce Willis up there.
Well, they have proved that they can do that, right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was like
There's a lot of
a
different
year ago or
theories.
so.
There's a lot of different ways they can do that.
But yeah, we all of us have to call Tommy and get him into the program where they train him, and then he goes up and drills on the space oil rig of that asteroid.
You just got to get a hold of Ben Affleck. He'll be able to do it.
On mainland, we need the Roughnecks. We don't need
Yeah,
Tommy.
that's true.
Oh
we
yeah,
need,
that's true.
We need the Roughnecks that are out on the rig.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Roughneck
the-
Affleck.
Yeah, that's right. Any other movies we left out of the lost survival genre that you want to throw out there? Anybody in the chat? I was trying to think. Like, yeah, Brave Little Toaster kind of hits home.
One that kind of popped up, I was thinking.
Oh,
'cause I was
Finding
comparing it
Nemo
to,
was another one.
Hunger Games, but
Yeah, that's definitely survival. I would give you that
that's
over
kind of
Running
where
Man.
I put. Well, that's where I think those are kind of the same. But the
They're
when it comes to
similar,
the-
but
when it comes to the idea of fighting for
They
entertainment,
get lost.
Yeah, you're right. They have to
Yeah.
get back.
I think Hunger Games is a solid answer. Trying to think
I
of
like-
other ones.
I
I like
Finding
Tremors.
Nemo would
You
have
didn't
been
like
good.
Harold
Yeah,
and Kumar, huh?
do they get lost? Don't they?
They get
That's
lost.
what he said.
Yeah, that's fair. They definitely do. Well, next week, what are we doing? Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings, but it's not. It's that's more adventure to me. Like they're on
Yeah.
an adventure, sort of
going
like
on an
Indiana
adventure.
Jones, or
It's
National
Julie's list.
Treasure.
it's Julie's list,
list.
man.
Oh, Book of Eli. That's true. Or like, isn't it Children of Men another good one where they're trying to get maybe the boy or girl, I can't remember. It's been a long time. But there's some like scenario where they have to get
It's been a
somebody to
while.
Oh, damn it. I fell into that one. So next week we were talking, are we doing Power Rangers?
I want to. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Are we doing the newer one? Because have you guys seen the newer one?
I have seen the newer one.
You have?
Yeah.
Would you guys want to do the newer one or older one? I'm fine with either. The newer one's cooler. The older one's more nostalgic.
Yeah. I'm going to say the older
Don't
one.
care.
Let's do the older one.
I'd say what's John's
All right, let's
vote?
do the older one. We could do both. We could just do the older one and the newer one. the
In
next
one
2 weeks.
episode.
Oh, in one episode. Oh my
Power
god.
Rangers ×2.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Electric
I'm down for
Boogaloo.
sure. I'm
Okay.
down.
So we're doing the original one.
Yeah, let's do the original.
Sweet.
And then we've got Terminator 2 with Clarissa on Sunday. That's not live, but we're excited about that. I've been
Yeah.
trying to watch some old 90s movies. I watched Con Air recently
Nice.
again. Oh, man, it's awesome. Con Air rules.
It's been
I need to get on the 90s
Wow.
action movies.
Wait, Kevin said it.
What? Oh,
It's been a while.
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah,
I was
watched
talking.
Mission Impossible last night. Con Air. I did watch Terminator 2 last night as well.
Nice.
Curious how my list is gonna go.
Yeah. You'll have to tune in to see. I'm
Yeah.
talking to you, Matt.
I'm gonna have to watch my own show. You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if nobody has any other lost survival movies, we'll kick. I wonder what we're gonna do for Power Rangers. Oh, I actually have an idea. But all right, we'll tease that. What can we do with Power Rangers? Of
Play
course,
with
I
them.
watch Con Air. Oh yeah, go check out All Fantasy Everything. They got the Nicolas Cage draft, which I'll check out.
Everyone
Con
vote for
Air.
Pig. On whatever. I don't know. Just Google
Draft
Pig
Pig.
vote.
Yes, go watch Pig. We're gonna do it one day.
I kind of
All
want to
right,
now.
bye.
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 Love y'all.